Hi team, hi, we are ready to go. So this class is a continuation from a previous class that if you're in the subscription, you'll know I've just done a 20-minute warm-up sequence using sun salutation and some stretching, and this class is going to be floor work that will complement that. Please do not do this class without being warmed up, without doing the previous class or another class that you've done with me, because there won't be any warm-up at the beginning of it. We're ready to go. All the same rules apply though, guys. Make sure you're in a safe space, you're feeling good, you have got space around you, you're hydrated, you're feeling well, all the same stuff that we normally talk about. We are ready to go, guys. And if you've got any questions, remember, ask away. That was the music I was looking for. Breathe deeply. It's called Summer Chill. So let's hope that everybody's feeling that today. So we're starting off here, guys, with the legs crossed in this practice. Now, if you're using a yoga block to work out your yoga with me, take it under this backside now, and that'll lengthen up the spine. Sit on the edge of it, and it'll help open these hips. Breathe deeply. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good. Roll these shoulders, take the head over. Shoulders are heavy. Good. Take that chin down. Take the chin down. Good. Down. Bring these hands up. Now imagine you've got a really big ball. You're rolling it each way. Good. And bring that in. Twist around. Look over your shoulder. Use the hand on this knee to help pull. And the other way. Relax, bring these arms forwards, elbows towards the floor. Good, bring that up and bring the bottoms of your feet together. Let's move these knees. Good, and now aim to bring your elbows down into the middle. Remember team, if I'm working at a pace that's too fast, you just slow down, there's no rush here. While you're in this pose, I want you to grab your thumbs push them into the underside of your foot and then rub. If you feel an area that's tense, then hold there for a minute longer. If the muscles underneath the feet are tight, then everything in your posture gets affected by that. Good. Now, options always. Grab your big toes. You can hold here. If this is a stretch enough for you, hold here. If you can go further, extend one leg. If you can go the other way, extend the leg. Team, if you can do both without falling backwards, go. Breathe. Breathe in, bring it back in, and then lean forwards again. Great job. Bring one foot forwards. I've got one leg in a triangle and this leg is forwards. Change sides. Breathe in and lean forwards. If you can't get to those toes, again, use a strap, use your dressing gown, belt. The most important part of this stretch actually, for improvement, is to have the back flat. So if to get the back flat, you're in this curved position, I'd rather you be here with a flat back than here all curled. Good, now bring this foot in. I'm going to turn back to the front. And we're in what I call a mermaid pose. You might be a merman today. Good, this hand is coming down. I'm sweeping the water over and back. Now, if that's enough work for you, stay there. If you want to come with me, I'm lifting the hips up and down. up and down. Now, if you can do that without that hand down, go ahead and do so. One more. Good, and down. Good, bring yourself onto the elbow, extend that leg, bring it forwards and back. Good. Movement in that hip, good. Now bring this back, this top hand, and bring the elbow and the knee together. Two more. One more. Good. Bring your mermaid around to the other side. And guys, if that's too much for your shoulder, you can take that last exercise down to the floor. Sit as high as you can. Sweep this water, whichever way, it doesn't matter. Good. If you're going to lift, I'm coming here. Sweep the water, separate the ribs, and if you want to take the hand away and lift up, go ahead and do so. It's like a side crunch. One more. Super powerful. And down. Good. Get yourself in. Breathe and stretch. Extend the leg. Bring it forwards and back. Good. So like I say, if this is too much for this elbow or this shoulder, take the body down. Good. Now bring this top elbow in and out. Crunch. Two more. Last one. Good. Now bring that all the way around onto your backside. I've got the knees bent. Belly is tight, back is straight, because we're in our yoga practice. So I'm going back into boat pose, but again, I'm not curling through. I'm strong through the abs, strong through the back. Belly is down and tight. Good. Now, bring the arms into strong and row the boat. Breathe, 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 breathe. And if that's too much, hold the opposite knee as you go. Four, three, two, and one. Bring it all the way up. Good. Bring that in. Good. Nose towards the knees. Legs slide out to straight. And again, I'm going to do a long stretch towards those toes. But remember, flat back is what we're looking for. So if that's where you get to with the flat back, that's where you should be. And if you lengthening hamstrings is going to improve your posture, do these stretches every day against the wall. Lift up and push your tailbone right to the wall and see if you can get your legs straight. And if you need them bent, work down towards that straight leg position. Good, breathe deeply. Sweep that body up. Good, go over to one side and the other side. Good, and then bring the arms in and go all the way down to the floor. I'm going to move myself down the mat. Arms have gone over the head, and I'm going to bring the feet in to hip width apart, parallel feet. Good, now I'm going to lift up to bridge. So I'm going to bring these arms around and underneath the back when I've lifted the hips up. So I'll push into the hips, into the heels, hands come underneath and lift up, breathe deeply. Great job. Now move the hands around to over the head as I lower down. Breathe in, lift up, link those hands, open that chest. And back down. Guys, if that's too much, you're going to keep the hands by the side of the hips to help balance you as you lift. Push into those heels, lift up, lift up. Breathe out, down we go. more time, lift. And bring that down. Good, bring those knees in, hold tight, circle those ankles. And the other way. And now extend one leg out. Hold on to this other leg, and I'm going to take that foot down and up. One more, down and up. Change sides, down and up. One more, down and up. Both knees are in. Bring those knees right in. Rock side to side. Good, now with that same kind of action, one leg straight, I'm going to tilt the body over the way of the bent leg with my arms out, rotate. And back in, change sides, I'll have more room on this side, and rotate. Now team, if that is too much, I want you to bend both knees, because the most important part of this exercise is that both shoulder blades stay down on the floor. Extend and rotate. Shoulder blades are down. Breathe in and come up. Change over, breathe out. Breathe in, come up. Change sides. One more, breathe in, change sides. Back in, hold tight. Good, breathe deeply. Okay. I'm ready to use the power in my legs to sit myself up, and then I'm going to bring myself into a V-sit position. So breathe deeply, bring that body up. Now if that makes you dizzy, just take the feet down, take your head onto your knees. Good, now I've got the feet up, back nice and straight, open. Good, now that's a V-sit position. If you want to extend the legs, extend the arms, go ahead and do so. If that's too much, you're going to stay where you were before. Breathe, breathe. Belly tight, you should be feeling the quake. 4, 3, 2, bring the knees in, now roll back. And in. Good, roll back. And in, go back to that V-sit, wherever you should be. Belly tight, legs straight, knees bent, knees in, whatever works. Open that chest, breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands on the legs, roll. And back. Now guys, please don't go so far back that you're going to trouble your neck. Breathe in and roll. And back. Head goes down. Curl through. Good. And from there, I want you to widen the legs and sit back up. So guys, here we are again in this sat up position. If you've got that yoga block, sit yourself up on it. Roll that pelvis up. One hand comes in, the other one comes across, up and across, up and across. Good, breathe. One more each side. Last one. Good, slide these legs in. Bring one foot across. Now with the opposite arm, I want you to take it round and hold it tight. You can have that foot off the floor, but sitting up and tall is the most important part here. As soon as that spine rolls, we've lost the stretch. You should be feeling a brilliant stretch here. Now for those of you who want to deepen this stretch, bring that straight leg around here and behind. But again, sit up and hold that foot, rotate round. Breathe, breathe. Good, bring it forwards. Take those legs out in front, stretch forwards. Bring the other one up and in, hold tight. Rotate. And only if or when you feel able, take that foot round behind, pull and rotate, lengthen up that spine, sit as high as you can. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I am now super hot. Don't know about everybody else. Good. Hands come in. Round onto your hands and knees. Good. Now I want you to rock side to side gently. Good. Now roll up to cat. And down, tilt the all the other way. Good. Now I'm going to turn slightly. I want you to take one foot out, it'll be this foot, thank you. Hands in line with shoulders, knees with hips. Now I want you to bring that foot out to the side and across the back of the other. Good. Last one. Now bring it back into centre. The same side hand is coming off the floor and I'm rotating upwards. Lift those ribs up towards the ceiling and down. Change the other leg to straight. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Take it out and across, out and across. Try and look at the foot. Good. Bring it to centre. Rotate, ribs away. Lift up, lift up. You can lift the foot if that helps. Good, back in, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now go back to rest pose as we start. Feet are together, knees are apart, push the head down. And now come all the way up and through to that extended hip stretch. If this is too much, you're going to come down to your elbows. Shoulders away from ears. Go back to rest. Dart all the way forwards. Breathe in now. Keep your hips high and take your arms down. Head is down. Push your armpits towards the floor. Bring the hands in, curl up to cat. Tuck your toes under, lift up, jump your feet to your hands. Hands up, bring yourself up to chair pose. Arms beyond your ears, bottom is out, and we push back. Good, lift up, breathe out. Good, step one foot forwards, the other foot back, with a 45-degree angle on that back foot. Shoulders and hips face the end of the mat, arms come up, look up at those thumbs. Good, bring that same side hand down towards the foot and lift up, yes. Breathe out, bring it all back to centre, feet together, turn the foot 45 degrees, step back, arms high, bend that front knee, sink and relax, hand comes in, arm goes up, look up at that thumb. Breathe in, step in, bring these hands in, breathe and look up, breathe out and bow forwards, legs straight, back is straight. Bend the knees if you need to, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, back straight, legs straight. Lean forwards. Good. Perfect. Breathe in, lift one knee. Take that foot through behind into high lunge. Look up, tilt that pelvis under. Breathe out, flatten the foot, turn it out, arms come out, breathe. So you've got one foot facing the end of the mat, the one foot facing out 90 degrees. Good. Now make sure these hips are level, that pelvis is under. Sink, sink, sink. Good, bring this elbow down, reach over, and reach the other way. You can take that hand down through that leg. If you wish, bring it in. into star. Breathe out, go down. Tuck that head. Walk those hands out to front. Good. And back. Turn those fingers, walk your hands through the legs. Bring that body up, turn this foot to the end of the mat. This foot faces out. Arms out, shoulders level, pelvis under. Breathe. We should be re-energizing now. And go the other way. Bring it in, back to that star. Breathe out. Good. Walk the hands out. Breathe in. Turn the hands. Tuck the head. Good. Back into center. Bend one knee. I'm going to lift the heel up on the other. Now, that's pretty tough on that knee, so if it's too much, bring yourself straight out. Walk it over to the other side. Great stretch. Nearly there, guys. Re-energizing, back in. Flatten everything out, straighten everything up, and then come up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And out. Great job, guys. So if you do those two workouts together to complement each other, great. If you're doing one as a morning routine, do this one and the other one together at the other end of the day or another day. Great job. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.